Every day when you wake up, are you truly aware of who you are, or are you just repeating the same emotions, thoughts, and actions from yesterday? Most people live their lives on autopilot, replaying the same thoughts, reinforcing the same emotions, and expecting life to change. But real transformation begins when you take conscious control of your mind. Think about it. What is the first thing you do when you wake up? Do you check your phone? Do you immediately think about yesterday's problems? Do you start your day with stress, anxiety, or frustration? If so, you are programming your mind to continue creating the same reality over and over again. Imagine someone who wakes up every morning feeling overwhelmed by their responsibilities. They immediately think about deadlines, bills, and unresolved conflicts. This triggers stress hormones, which make their body feel tense. Their mind, already conditioned to these emotions, seeks familiar thoughts to match that feeling. So they start remembering past failures, reinforcing feelings of doubt. By the time they get out of bed, they are already in survival mode, reacting instead of creating. Now imagine a different scenario. What if the first thought in the morning was one of gratitude? What if you started your day by visualizing the kind of experiences you want to attract? How different would your reality be if you began each morning by programming your mind for success rather than stress? Your thoughts create your reality, but most people don't realize this because their thoughts are running on subconscious programs. Your brain is like a highly advanced computer, and whatever beliefs, habits, and emotions you feed, it will become your default operating system. Let's look at how this works scientifically. Every thought you think sends a signal to your body in the form of neurochemicals. If you think a stressful thought, your body releases cortisol and adrenaline, making you feel anxious. If you think an empowering thought, your body releases dopamine and serotonin, making you feel motivated and inspired. The more you repeat these thoughts, the stronger the neural pathways become, and eventually they turn into automatic programs. Think of a pianist learning a new song. At first, every note requires conscious effort, but with repetition, their brain forms neural pathways that make playing automatic. Now consider this. If your daily habit is worrying, overthinking, or feeling stuck, your brain has wired itself to operate that way. But if you can train yourself to think differently, to focus on opportunities, gratitude, and confidence, you can rewire your brain for success. So take a moment to reflect. What are the thoughts you repeat every day? Are they empowering or disempowering? By consciously choosing your thoughts, you can begin to create a new reality for yourself, one that aligns with your true potential. Many people feel trapped in their past, but the past only controls you if you continue thinking and feeling the same way. The truth is, your past only exists in your memory. And every time you recall it, you reinforce it in your present reality. Let me explain this with an experiment. Neuroscientists have found that when people remember an emotional event, their brain fires in the exact same way as when they originally experienced it. This means that if you constantly relive negative memories, your brain doesn't distinguish between past and present. It believes it's happening again, and your body responds accordingly. Imagine someone had a difficult childhood where they were told they weren't good enough. As an adult, they continue to carry that belief, feeling insecure in their relationships and careers. But if they become aware of this subconscious program, they can start to override it. Instead of replaying the past, they can consciously create new thoughts, choosing to see themselves as confident and capable. Right now, close your eyes and think of a memory that triggers negative emotions. Observe how your body reacts. Now take a deep breath and visualize letting go of that memory. Instead, replace it with a new, empowering thought. Repeat this daily, and you will notice how your mind starts shifting towards a new reality. By breaking free from the chains of your past, you open the door to endless possibilities. Remember, you have the power to rewrite your story one thought at a time. If you want a different life, you must become a different person. That means changing the way you think, feel, and act. Neuroscience shows that when you repeatedly imagine a future event with strong emotions, your brain begins to wire itself as if that event is already happening. This is the foundation of mental rehearsal and manifestation. Think of a successful athlete. Before a competition, they don't just train physically, they visualize themselves winning. They see themselves crossing the finish line, hear the crowd cheering, and feel the victory. Their brain starts to believe this experience is real, and their body responds accordingly, increasing their chances of success. Now apply this to your life if you want to be confident. See yourself walking into a room with certainty. If you want to be financially free, imagine making powerful decisions without fear. If you want health, visualize yourself feeling strong and vibrant. The key is to feel as if you are already that person. Take a moment right now, close your eyes and envision your future self. What do you see? What do you feel? Hold on to that vision and let it guide your daily actions. Remember, you are the architect of your future. Transform your thoughts and you transform your life. Your journey starts today. The power to change is within you. Embrace it. Your brain is constantly changing. Every thought, experience, and emotion creates new neural connections. This is called neuroplasticity, and it is the key to reprogramming your mind. Most people don't change because they focus on their current circumstances. But if you start thinking from your future, rather than your past, your brain will begin to match that vision. Real-life strategy. Step 1, identify the negative thought patterns you repeat daily. Step 2, replace them with a new empowering belief. Step 3, reinforce this belief through repetition and emotion. The more you practice, the stronger these new neural connections become, and eventually they will override the old patterns that no longer serve you. Imagine your mind as a garden. Each thought is a seed. Are you planting weeds or flowers? Every time you choose a positive, empowering thought, you are nurturing the garden of your mind, allowing it to flourish with new possibilities. So, start today. Identify those weeds, pull them out, and plant the seeds of your future. Your journey to a transformed life is just a thought away. The power to transform your life is already within you. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. The question is, what kind of reality do you want to create? The choice is yours. You can continue replaying the same thoughts and emotions. Or you can decide right now to think, feel, and act in a way that aligns with the future you desire. Your new life begins the moment you choose to create it. Take a deep breath and visualize the future you want. See it clearly in your mind. Feel the emotions associated with achieving your dreams. Now make a commitment to yourself to take one small step each day toward that vision. Remember, every great journey begins with a single step. Your future is not a distant dream. It starts with the choices you make today. So what will you choose? The path of least resistance, or the path that leads to your highest potential? Choose wisely, for your destiny is in your hands.